My mo kamia ye say ya Christopher kwa me some person make say ni nyina but my men can ye bia na wo no yes Christo ni papa Christ like being. But I think that those managing an energy sector no nyamisuru eniomu the inti ameka se nyamisuru eniomu mu ni se afi be yebesimi na yena yedi yani di enyinam kani achi no enim se ohaw ewo ho na yenim se ohaw ho no na yedwen se anka yana misifo ana aswafo enso ebedwen yen ho na omodi no kre akire yen so that yebetumi anya tema bi ana se odobi any like empathy bi ama omo say this is a challenge we are all facing, and for that matter no yen nyina enso mu na yen fa ya dwen mra se ni be ya challenge no ye be resolve no once and for all. Ba say yeti krum ha a Christopher enka no kre ensam mu yen ka ho nti no omo ka che yen se ye dwen oman ho bone but ne mre akire nipa odwen oman ho bone. Honorable Matthew Pokuprempe at the Ministry of Energy, he's a gentleman, but as a minister of that particular energy sector no this gentleman has failed Ghanaians poto.
I see.
Yes, like any sector, subsector of the energy ministry is suffering. They are bringing in inconsistent policies. They are bringing PR gimmicks. They are not communicating to us well. A lot of issues in the energy sector under this gentleman. A lot of issues.
I've been saying.
One, petroleum. MPA etiho under this minister. Eyo omuniema emfa ho ama ne fangubu akosro.
Minister no unnecessary or
the minister must supervise and for example UPPF, Unified Petroleum Price Fund.
Yeah.
Before 2021, na a year 25 pesos per liter. As I'm speaking to you today, it is 85 pesos per liter.
NPA
yes.
na didn't pay.
NPA na didn't pay sanctioned by the ministry because that is what the LI says. Say ansana odi UPPF ube tumuno ko minister ho. Na ono nya adwen. What from 25 even that time it was 17 pesos. And nobody called 25. And then I say UPPF is 85 pesos. This so fango boy there is because MP arbitrarily increase UPPF without any justification. Ne so fango boy there bust. Minia. And sana 2021 na boss margin 3 pesos per liter on the build up. Ne boss margin 12 pesos. Do the percentage increase. So say ne boss et work as or record profit enya profit no record o sika na o levies na ya gidi akoma no e na osan declare the amount so no make profit.
All these things, minister necessary.
Yes, it was all sanctioned.
Is it the minister or parliament must give approval?
No, that is not an act of parliament. Okay. That is an ally that introduced some fees and charges on the price build-up.
And that price build-up must be sanctioned by the minister.
Yes, those items, are margins,
Okay.
Your friend distribution margins. We have boss margin, fuel market margin, primary distribution margin, Unified Petroleum Price Fund, which is
and then a component,
Component na yebetumwa Minister of Energy and sanction. Or sanction ne. Maybe by industry we mu. Na primary distribution margin 8 pesos. My brother today is 26 pesos. 26 pesos in the industry. Sanctioned by.
Boachie Jacob be minister.
One
be minister.
Na po ba ye watu ni nyina more than 100%. Without justification whatsoever, the purpose and intention for increasing this. Uye ni free one ne. Aban policy ni se opese ejai se yetwitwa nnuagu. Aban policy ni se opese o control climate change. Into your greenhouse gases no opese o teso. Into uko your national determined contributions are we have target for clean energy usage in Ghana. MPA LPG clean now already. Ghana for say gas no yenyi to na free so no. MPA by sanctioned by NAPO. Edi $80 per metric ton. Edi account gas price so. O convert ba ne cedi yimu a ne LPG price akosoro 1 Ghana cedi 20 pesos per kilogram because of that $80 somebody account. And as a unye lucky na cedi ni depreciate further. Obetuya almost 2 Ghana cedis for that $80 per metric net account sanctioned by NAPO. Ntine LPG is the most expensive petroleum product in Ghana,
which is gas, normal gas.
15 Ghana cedis, 60 pesos per kilogram. How do we support your 50% penetration of LPG usage in Ghana? How do we support climate change agenda of Ghana? How do we support say yen stop the cutting down of trees in Ghana? Because ne LPG bona ye diama amanfo beko bidie any eja no mudi anu aduane.
14 kilos and I'm 200 and something.
Yes, 14 kilos and I'm 200 and something. Ne under napo ya hold to the operations of LPG market across the country. Almost over the cylinder circulation ba. Send them in say since 2017 MP ntimi implement a cylinder circulation model ono so also ompene emba LPG market is MBA retail outlets. Nti ne obi o wa opeso use LPG kura na onya bi nyusu je so kotwadua na oyisu bidie. Obi o na vrango opeso use LPG a onya bi nyusu because MPS ompene maye MBA outlets.
Sales outlet.
E babia for good 5 years yentumi mie supervised by NAPO. What the tour the aircraft Bobo tour has not been working with 7 MDs change. Tour is not working.
All under Napuana.
And no, and no, ebi by answer no. But under him, I think 4.
I'm interested in this one.
Under him, 4. Yes, sir. Still.
Under Napo,
almost 4.
Almost 4
4
MDs.
MDs for free war. Oh, tour.
And just last month, almost the newborn Abba.
Still. Tour is not working. Sanka oye minister na o prioritize refinery. Why should you be giving boost? On refining 12 pesos per liter. Na told your money. Boss na onye hwi no, osan trade no. Auto products ne ton, ono on store product, ono onye hwi wo kroma. O man 12 pesos per liter. Nenso to o man hwi. It tells you the priority of NAPO.
Do you really think or sector nasi?
I think
and
so. He
how
doesn't
the
understand
operations,
it. He doesn't.
Energy sector, no, as
not
minister,
at all.
no.
Not at all.
Is he really on top of issues?
Not at all. Not at all. He's not on top of issues in the ministry.
So
ama every subsector within the ministry is facing a problem. Look at the PR games ECG is giving us. Authority bena ECG MD benya diama a PR gimmicks if not sanctioned by NAPO, his minister. Nkobe suro kra. But onim se okono kodi tra, the minister no be abeka because the minister himself said it. Say Ghana for ye can zoom so timetable no. We are evil thinkers. Evil wishes. And I can he said something like that. Wishful thinkers. Nti ono do big no so ba be ditro. E transformer na say. And I fix it once he knows. Say the problem is not about transformer, it's our generation. Why he knows that on daily basis, Gridco communicates to him say, the power supply any demand in any pentity so. Or say, oh, menye Gridco mo dia mo kanokra. Say Gridco machine so. Or say no onye. Because on him say na po enye ne hwe. On him say na akufado enye ne hwe. Uye no free one ne. VRA is in crisis.
Volta
River Authority is in crisis. Because the machines say, hey, what pon saying KTPP.
Yeah.
You see enya fuel diesel, you use diesel. Enya fuel and plant, empower the plant because VRA nisika. So, Oshe ministry no, and the problem is facing her. It is about the leadership of that particular ministry. And he also sends a signal to president say, energy ministry is not the ministry obia ne ko keke. And yet, if the fellow does not have the technical expertise, we don't put the person there. Because any ordinary ministry, it's not a sociology ministry. It's a social science ministry, there will be able to make because it's social science. But this is a technical ministry that needs technical and expertise to man it well.
Ghana Gas is not working.
It's not working. GMPC is in crisis. Now, GMPC MD, he resigned because GMPC is in crisis. Ghana National Gas Company Limited is in crisis. Then you ask yourself, what kind of leadership, what direction is this?
Cylinder manufacturing.
It's in crisis.
It's in crisis. The Bena ECG board chairman resigning, you know.
I think last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All the sub-ministries under the Ministry of Energy, apart from boss Tayedi 12 pesos amano, and the boss to castle making profit, you know, all these entities under the Ministry of Energy are in crisis. Then you ask yourself, what kind of leadership is he supervising or implementing there? Ntiminua, seme me yana kufu adwa na posei nke wo sei ni man ko home na ni pa froba.
Obesake na po.
Oh yes, oh no, that's the truth.
Obi a wo prepare na be vice president, Obesake.
Oh no, you see, be a vice president position no. Be a vice president position no.
Yeah.
And no betima 7 years, but the Minister of Energy position no 17 years. And there's nothing showing that he can serve it better. Be anywhere actually.
And you are president and Obesake na.
Menka se saki no fane ko ba fufro. At least what the Minister of Tourism. Be a honom no obetuma ya adwuma. What the Minister of Health, be obetuma ya adwuma. But the Minister of Energy, he is scaling that particular ministry.
Because you said some time ago, say Omofani Ministry of Gender.
Okay, be a na ho obetuma ya adwuma ho. But the energy ministry is dying because there's no leadership at that particular ministry. And BBS say MPA no one supervises them. And for that matter, for the first time in recent times, MPA since 2015 I had deregulated your friends market. No, MPA is introducing regulation again in our petroleum market. Well is selling petrol 14 Ghana cedi 15 pesos. Because MP has set a benchmark, say, more be and ton petrol no below that benchmark. Because na poor supervising MP, Amanashe, the lowest price I also be a ton.
Meanwhile, no deregulation, no
policy was working.
Yeah. Obi pen as a
war
industry players, you know.
Yes, but Napo, Amande, Mustafa Hamid, any Perujo Okujato are setting prices for OMCs. Just to collapse some OMCs so that foreign OMCs will benefit.
A deliberate say
it is very,
the local oil marketing companies.
Deliberate meaning
not foreign ones no succeeding.
Who take data now?
Yeah.
In 2021, for example, your OMCs are not on market share 2%. Next OMC no, the market share 12%.
Because of the price tag.
Right? Oh no, so OMC no en advertise you Kessben to me money din.
Yeah.
But OMCs be on market share in 2021 was 2%. Ne, they are 12%.
Because of
most
the
of
prices.
the Ghana, because of the prices, the price attracts customers.
Yeah.
Into the price neton. MPA who said the foreign companies are declining in terms of market share no, and all the benchmark aba. Allege say people are doing unethical pricing. What is the meaning of unethical pricing? It's saying if someone is doing unethical pricing, you could not even name the companies involved in unethical pricing in your directive.
Yet you are the regulator.
You are the regulator. Which means you supervise on ethical practices. We are not correcting it.
So what can you say? Full or be
It falls under the
the Ministry of Energy.
Makati Biba. So what can you say? Companies, you know, oil marketing companies, you know, obimu products in here, and one more sell it at cheaper prices. You were marking levies, right?
Yes, for marking levies.
Yes, to ensure say the same NP and call round.
Attractive
products now say your papa right? Frame
yes, but MPA at the benchmark abeto say binimu on ethical pricing because of say obi efficiency or transfer the efficiency benefit no ama consumer no MPA person di pan transfer be sa benefit no
and also minister nka ho
which means is aware ntina make say the industry is bigger than Napo. Maybe gender you do well, maybe health you do well, maybe sanitation, he will do well, but energy ministry is bigger than him. And as Ankame president, I think that he should be relieved of that post and transferred to other places. Obetima as every year. Because the problem I face with energy sector, it comes back to him. Because the leadership skills in that particular sector are failing. A fairly ama bibia say ne o energy sector no what here who soon say petrol cost 14 Ghana 15 pesos.
Yes.
Masa next 2 weeks e be san cost rubium.
Next 2 weeks.
Next 2 weeks petrol bet madu 14 Ghana 70 pesos. Telling you
Per liter.
Which means yes I go back to 15 and diesel bet madu 15.
Which is about the code the 20s na.
And the more you go 15 need 16 no. Na inflation air cost ro. Na egu waban na nimase. That is what the president must know. Egu waban na nimase because nipa na ode ne ko hono onti wase. He doesn't understand the industry. And because he doesn't understand it, he allows MPA to set arbitrary prices, bring new margins, introduce everything just to compound the price of petroleum products. And yes, our ministry, I will say, we are in charge of green energy. Clean energy, ministry also renewable energy, energy transition conference.
Yeah,
you go and look at some of the things he writes on his Facebook. Energy transition conference
conference of
and you
party.
come in Ghana, a clean energy like LPG, then you allow people to be putting $80 per metric on it. A clean energy like LPG, taxes are still on it. A clean energy like LPG, UPPF has been increased astronomically. Then you tell me that if you are not inconsistent, even if you are not, your policies are all inconsistent in the energy ministry. A policy you are implementing is inconsistent.
Which is a serious sector affecting businesses
in 2015, it's a report 2 year. Say in 2015, during Doomsono, Ghana losu $622 million, which is about 2% of our economy. Net Doomso Ghana is losing a lot. Now the crisis will be waterman. As to what I say, minister no echo crack or bo echo commiserate here. And ya patch okra to commiserate with the people are omubane. That tells you that he doesn't understand the ministry. And I think that he should leave or abino and man copy by being known for obi or team ministry nasi. And better say vice president on maybe you could serve better there as a vice president, but this energy ministry.
Now your was sector won't me manager becoming a vice president.
But vice president, I say ambassador at large, right? Mostly technicalities behind.
You are coming to manage the entire economy.
Oh no, but we've seen indicators. For example, Mahama was not an economist, but indicators. Brown or vice president, the highest GDP recorded in the Fourth Republic was under him in 2011, 14%. Anambwa by your economist. So maybe Napo could serve well as a vice president, but not as an energy minister. Because every state-owned entity within the energy ministry is failing, apart from boss, any MPR, Omudiska, Emom, Bebribi. Now there's an expose, Binumude Kreba, Energy Commission.
Yeah.
Also to increasing the board salaries. Supervised by Napo.
Energy Commission,
the board. Supervised by Napo. So you ask what kind of leadership is he even implementing there at the ministry? Leadership bang.
Now you are questioning his competence.
I'm not. But I'm questioning his competence as an energy minister.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Maybe he has other competences in the health, but not in the energy ministry.
That's my card today.
So
yeah.
Okay.
That's Benny here, a energy policy expert, speaking on the issues of the war energy sector.